Hey guys, welcome back to Boosted Gaming. So, PS5 has made it easier than ever to stream, and we're going to show you today all the settings and what you would need to set up and how you should set it up to stream. So, let's roll it. Alright guys, welcome back to Boosted Gaming. So, today we're going to take a look at recording, and we're going to kind of just dive right into it, guys. We're going to just take a look. And before you get in and do any recording with the PlayStation 5, you have to go through and you have to do a couple things, right? So make sure that you come into your settings here, come right down here into system, and then you want to come here to HDMI. What you want to do is you want to disable your HDCP. You don't want to enable this. You want this to be disabled. So the only reason you need this disabled is if you have a capture card. So if you've got an Elgato HD60, HD60S Plus, any kind of capture card, Avery Media, doesn't matter what it is, you have to disable HDCP. If you don't, you're just gonna have a black screen. It won't capture at all. All right. So that's one thing you have to remember to do if you have a capture card. One of the other things you could do is you can come down here to your captures and broadcasts, and you can see exactly how everything's kind of set up. So like you can see your video quality here, you know, how do you want your captures and your broadcast to be. As you can see, I've got mine set to 1080 at 60, but you also have 1080 at 30, 720 at 60, 720 at 30. You know, your audio, if you want to include the audio from the players in the voice chat who are allowing their voices to be shared. Here you can disable this or enable this. Obviously, I like mine enabled because it keeps everything a lot, you know, a lot more light. Display camera. If you have a camera hooked up to your PlayStation 5, this is how you're going to go through. You're going to choose the size. You'll choose anything you want, any effects, transparency, everything, right? So, and I want to say, if you hook up any camera to this, even if it's like a typical Logitech webcam, it should have no issues. We're going to go ahead and test that in a little bit. And then obviously we have your overlays, which is kind of nice, your display chat, your activity, and you can choose where you want that. I have mine set to the bottom right. Chat to speech, this is kind of neat. So speak aloud, the chat from your viewers, and it's supported in certain language. So this will actually convert everything for you. So chat will automatically be read aloud from your viewers. So any chat that happens, it will automatically get audibly done for you, which is kind of cool. And then obviously you can save all your screenshots for your trophies and your videos and the duration. And what's nice is once you're in a game, so you can set all that up before you go into a game. But let's say you go into a game, right? Well, you may ask, well, okay, once I'm in the game, how do I do it? Because you can't actually start the broadcast till you're in a game. So jump into a game, you're gonna hit your little share play button here on your PlayStation, and you're gonna see it's gonna bring you up this little thing down here. So it's gonna say save your recent gameplay, take a screenshot, start recording, and then off to the right here are your broadcast and capture settings. So what type of file do you want? If you want to just record gameplay, you know, video clip file, the resolution, here's where you can do true 4K or you can do 1080. And then do you want to include your mic's audio? Do you want to include your party audio in your recording? So what's cool is you can record your gameplay, right? So you could be, let's say, sending this out to your capture card, and then you could say, you know what, as I'm recording, we don't want this enabled. Right, so you can disable this stuff for your recording. You could be recording on your PlayStation while capturing on your car, let's say doing a live stream, and let's say you capture all your gameplay in whatever resolution you want, even if you want it in true 4K, you can capture all that, save it all while you're streaming, and then go back and edit it later for highlights and whatever else you want. Or you can just say include it all, and you'll record everything that happens, your team chat, you know, everything. It's the sky's the limit, guys. There's a bunch of different ways you could do this, which is fantastic. But you've been able to do this with computers for years. Now the PlayStation 5 is giving you these options, which is great. Then obviously your broadcast settings. You know, if you want to come in here to your Twitch, to your YouTube, we'll go to YouTube real quick. I did have mine linked a little while ago. Let me link this real quick here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and cover this from you guys. Not that I don't love you, just that I, you know, I don't want anybody knowing my passwords. Can't share your passwords. Can't share these passwords. Besides, just gonna give me my two-step verification anyway. Alright guys, so yeah, so once you link your stuff, it's gonna ask you, do you want to, you know, allow everything, do you want it to be shared, blah blah blah. Yay, we've now linked it. So now we can go live, right? So we could do your title, your description, your tags. You know, do you want it to be public? Do you want it to be private? Do you want it to be unlisted? So however you want it to go initially. All right. And then obviously your go live. Then here's your broadcast options. So do you want to have your display camera? Yes or no? Do you want to just show the chat? Yes or no? Do you want the activity to be seen when you have viewers and whatnot? Yes or no? And then your video quality. And this is the nice one, guys. Like I said, this is the fun one. We used to be limited to 720. Now we've got a true 1080 at 60 FPS. And the gameplay is buttery smooth. We've already had, you know, live streams direct from the PlayStation 5. And it's been gorgeous. Buttery smooth, guys. But that's it for this video, guys. Hopefully this helps you guys with your streaming from your PlayStation 5. Get those settings locked in. I like the 1080 60 because I think it gives you the best clarity and the best video. But understand that you can also record to your PlayStation 5. Just understand that the limited disk space you have on there means the more detailed, like if you were to record in 4K, the more detailed that is, the quicker you're going to eat through that hard drive space. So if you've got a bunch of games already loaded in there, it might be wise to just, if you're going to record to that at all, record it to 1080. Don't record it in 4K. Unless you want that raw big data file. If you have a capture card, obviously, then you're more than likely recording directly to a desktop. So, but that's it, guys. Hopefully you found this helpful. If there's anything you guys want to see, if there's anything question-wise you guys have, you know, don't be afraid to hit me up. Drop your questions down below. All right. And until the next video, guys, I'll catch you later. Y'all stay classy.